Hi, my name is Joyce, and this is a special video I'm doing for people that are interested in comic books in particular. It's tips for collecting comic books. Um, the very first thing you should know into trying to collect comics is to be in a category, more or less, if you choose to be in one or not. What I mean by that is if you're a DC or Marvel fan, or if you're an independent comic book fan, or if you're a manga fan, or if you're just a comic book story fan. Because I'm all of the above. Me, I particularly like Marvel and DC, but what I like to read on an everyday basis, casually, it's mangas and comic book stories. But I don't get me wrong, to be in a DC or Marvel category is pretty cool because you're getting all these great comics. But okay, what you should look for into finding a collector's item comic book. Let's get into that first. Let me see. What I do is when I'm finding a collector's item comic, I kind of would want to do my research first. I kind of would like to know what I want to look for in a comic. Should I get a old one, like a 1940s, 50s, 60s, 70s, or 80s comic? Because that does matter. Like, because me personally, I like to collect what I just listed. I like older comics because of the art and the artists. Because old school comic book artists, they have more of a different vision on the new school artists. I like new school, but I'm an old school nerd. um, I like to look for something that's really not on everyone's shelves, like 1950s Batman, 1970s Spider-Man. I mean, back in those eras, Spider-Man and Batman was the thing. Superman was like great story too. It was very popular, but Spider-Man was most popular in that era. So what you want to look for is to find something you like. If you're a Marvel or DC or independent comic book collector, you go and you find a comic book you like, and what you should look for is a mint condition comic book. What I mean by that is a comic book that has no tearing, no bending of any kind. It has to be still in really great condition. It has to be inside the plastic sleeve, and it has to show you every detail to know that it's in perfect condition. Like the year, the issue date, that's very important to know once you're collecting. And you're really supposed to know if you like the storyline or not. Me personally, I know people that just collect comics just because it's going to be worth money later on, but I'm the kind of collector that I collect comics because I like the art and I like the different variations in how the comic is made and the different artists that there was out there in that time. Sometimes I am planning on reselling my comics, but I like them just to have. But again, it depends on what type of collector you are. If you're a manga collector, if you like Japanese art mangas like Bleach and Inuyasha, that type of mangas, you should collect them. Get all issues 1 through 28, season by season. I mean, those will matter. If you get, don't just get one out of the bunch because you'll be wasting your time and money. If you do want to buy a collection of mangas, buy them in groups. Like, get them in seasons. Don't get issue 1 someday. Don't get issue 2 the next month later. It'll cost you a lot of money. To me, like, what I would do, I would just go on eBay and get all the issues and get them by issues and seasons. And if you're just a regular story comic book person, again, just go out there and see what you like, and if they have more than one issues, you should get it. And it's kind of fun to collect. It really is kind of fun, but it depends on what type of collector you are. I know I'm saying that a lot, but that's very important. So that was my tips on how to collect in comic books, and I hope you guys liked it. Thank you for watching.